Well, good afternoon, everybody. Normally it'd be good morning, right? But no, it's Sunday. It's Sunday. So as you can see, I'm kind of holding the camera a little bit different today. It's actually because I got a stick. He said, "Oh, you need a stick for this. You need a eye catcher." So anyway, I was gonna walk down here to the neighbors, but I see he's out here mowing. All right, so maybe we'll get Bertha and ride down to the neighbors then, seeing how he's mowing, and just chat with y'all for a few minutes here. So I've been over at David's all day. Well, good part of the day anyway, working on that road again. And we got the majority of it done, but we had a conflict in scheduling with SLR. And we really needed a couple sets of eyes on moving this big thing, so we decided to go ahead and put it off. So I brought Bertha back here so I can get some stuff done around here tomorrow. And let me just sit down for a second, y'all. So we're gonna put it off till Tuesday. We were gonna do it tomorrow, get that thing moved, but we're gonna do it Tuesday. So it is what it is. So anyway, I thought, well, let me bring Bertha back here and just go ahead and get a couple things done here tomorrow and start preparing. You know, Wednesday, David's taking me to the doctor. So I've got that doctor appointment for the VA. And I wish it was just for my back, but it's not. This is to get my disability, just to see what kind of shape I'm in, I guess, basically, physically, even though all the records are there, you know, all except, you know, what's going on with my back right now. And that's in my records, it's not what's current right at the moment. So we'll be going over there and knocking that out, but maybe I can get an appointment scheduled so I can see my regular doc while I'm over there. So I'm hoping that, well, I won't say hoping. I already know that's going to go well because, I mean, it is what it is. They've already got all my records, so they know what's going on. Let's see, and we got most of the road completely done. We did have a couple of spots we had to work on a little extra today. And, you know, Bertha doing her job. She was doing her job for sure. But then there's some kind of switch in there that says if it gets jarred too hard or something like that, that it'll kick the backhoe out. It'll just make it stop working. And it's in the handles, so I got to figure that out because it just kept doing it on and off over there. But then on the way home, nothing, never did it. You know, because you know how the bucket bleeds down, so I just reach back there, hit the switch, lift the bucket up, everything, it's fine. So I don't know what's going on with that. But that's all right. Soon she's going to be getting a lot of things done on her. I got a couple more hydraulic leaks on the arms that stabilize it, you know, for the backhoe part. But again, you know, she's a 22-year-old machine, so it's about due for that. So I'll just keep replacing seals a little at a time. And hopefully we'll get her paid off here real soon, and then she can go to the shop and get a bunch of things fixed. You know, like I can get that switch done and a couple other things in there done. Both those cylinders, and I think that's pretty much about it. I got all the lights, I just got to do it. One of these days I'll shut her down long enough to do all that and replace all the lights. I managed to get a couple of the other ones working for now. So all it was just the wire came loose, but I'll get the rest of those going here soon. Because I'd love to have all new lights on her. Then start building a house, y'all. I am so ready for that. So ready for that. For those of you that know Scott is Rocker. He's the one that came out and helped me put up the little carport. He's giving serious thought to selling me a car until I can get my money, and then I can just pay him off, you know, with that, because I'll have a couple of months back pay there. I'll be able to pay him off for the car, and least that way I'll have something to drive for now. And then, you know, once my checks start rolling in, then like I said, I can just pay them off all in one lump sum and be done with that, and have me a vehicle. And this way, I'll have something to go find my truck with, you know what I mean? Be able to go look at a couple of trucks and be able to shop a little bit, and get me a vehicle, get me a nice truck. And that's the plan. Been doing a lot of research on them, and you know, with everything going on, I think I'm going to hold off on buying the brand new truck for right now, even though as much as I would love a brand new truck, and you know, go from there. I've never bought one brand new. I've always bought like really nice used, you know what I mean? Never bought brand new. So I thought, well, this would be the time, but you know, it's actually not the time. I think the house is way more important, getting that done, and getting me a place to be comfortable. And once that's done, then I'll worry about the truck. So that's the plan there. As I got a feeling the new truck will come soon enough, you know, and I'll be able to just go out there and just get exactly what I want the way I want it. Right now, the house is more important again, so that's the plan there. And like I said, tomorrow I think I'm going to get out here and I'm going to work on this J-pond a little bit, and get that draining good, and see about getting the pipes in there, and so I can just start filling that backfilling that with dirt. That's I think that's really got to happen before this winter starts to come in. You know, more rain starts to come in. Get it while I can right now, while it's while the ground's dry. And now that I've got that other ditch cut, I'll be able to, at some point, I'll be able to put that pipe in there. I'm not in a big rush for it right now because it's kind of blocking the driveway, so it keeps people from pulling up in the driveway right there that don't belong. And for anybody else, you know, turn around. You know what I mean? That's the way I see it. Not being selfish, I'm just being real. You know, it was nice to have the circle drive at one point, but I really, it's like I don't have a vehicle right now, so I'm not worried about it being blocked off right now. At least the water's draining, and that was, you know, that's my main concern. You know, people don't need to be having a circle drive to come see me. You know what I mean? So that, you know, I'm not stressing that. Right now, like I said, my main goal is getting through the winter, and that means getting me a vehicle and getting some heat put in this barn. So I found a package unit for like $3,300, and you know, I can set it right here beside the barn, and a couple $100 worth of wire, and I can set it right here on the corner and run my wire over here, and I can have heat and AC, or at least heat for the winter, and not have to worry about going through tons and tons of propane like we did last winter. You know, so that'll work. And see what else we got planned. I think that's it, at least for now anyway. That's kind of the plans. Oh yes, and I do have the house plans, y'all. I have to tweak the interior plans a little bit, but the outside I am going to be showing you. I know I said I was going to do it the other day, but by the time we got done with David's, man, I was whooped. I came in and actually went and laid down about 7:30 in the evening, and didn't get up out of that bed until 5:30 the next morning. So if that tells you anything, I was whooped. And so anyway, I will see if I can't sneak the pictures in with that on the next video, or just even if it's just a little 8-minute video, and kind of show you what's going on and what I plan on doing with it, and talking about it a little bit. Like I said, I just got pictures for right now, so I'll just I'll do a little 8 or 10 minute video and show you the house. I'll probably do that tomorrow, and that way y'all can see what's going on with that, and go from there. I'm excited about getting it going. Like I said, I do have to tweak the interior plans because I'm not sure exactly how the house is going to sit yet. So I got a couple of options there that I have to really put some thought into, because like one side where the carport's going to be, you know, I'm not worried about seeing the mountains from inside the house there, because you know the Mount Magazine I can't really see anyway because of the trees. But the Ouachita Mountains back over here, I would really like to see them. So that's on the south side of the house. So I gotta figure out how to lay the house out so that I can have a couple of big windows there for my living room and still see the front where the pond and the truck are. So imagine that. So I gotta, like I said, I gotta figure that out. As it is right now, the plans have 2 bedrooms in there, and I really don't think I want 2 bedrooms. I think I'm just gonna go with 1 bedroom, and then eventually build on to the one end and add the extra bedroom down the road. But this way I can have my view of the south side and be able to see the porch and what have you like that, and the waterfall and all that kind of stuff. So I think that's more what I'm thinking there. So I just got to get with Shawnice and see about changing that up a little bit. Other than that, what she's done is so far is so awesome. And if Shawnice, if you're watching, you know, I don't need all those fancy extra amenities. You know what I mean? I'm not real particular about a lot of those things. 2 bedrooms, yeah. I don't need an extra bedroom. If you're gonna come stay with me, sleep on the couch or bring a mattress or a cot. You know what I mean? I'd rather have the bigger open space, and not worry about a second bedroom. Like I said, for the grandkids, you know, I'm gonna keep the camper. So at some point, you know, I'll have a carport built over the camper, so it'll be still secured or still covered outside. And you know, it's not like there's gonna be a lot of wintertime living in it. You know what I mean? It's gonna be more just for them to sleep in, pretty much the extra room, you know, and then they can come over to the house and take showers and all that kind of stuff while they're here. But at least be a bedrooms. So I'm not too worried about that. Also, let's see, what else? Oh man, I had so much I want to tell you about. Oh, did fix a little bit of David's road while going in there, because yesterday coming out of there in his truck about beat my back to death. So yeah, I was like having to lean forward because where his seats are, they were hitting right on my spine right there, so I couldn't sit back in the seat, and that was killing me. So I tried to fix a little bit of that today on my way out. And just keep trucking along, y'all. Not too much longer. I'm just, you know, every day goes by, it gets closer and closer, and then I can start these a lot bigger projects and start getting my life where I want it to be. That's transportation, house, and heat for the winter. You know, I got enough AC right now. If you can hear it over here, enough AC kicking right now. So, you know, it's actually those 2 units have been doing real good inside the barn. So I'm not stressing that. And again, we'll make it happen. I still got to do a little bit more insulation inside there. But, you know, I'll get there. I'll get there at some point. Slowly but surely. Right now, just surviving for the next couple of months. And that's the hardest part right here. So I think we're going to go ahead and call this one a short day. Just because it's starting to hurt my back holding this up there like this. And I'm ready to go down here and visit the neighbor. Her son does concrete, so he's going to help Big Joe, do some concrete. So I need to go down here and talk to him about that, and that's where I was headed. But so in the meantime, I guess I will see y'all real soon. So don't forget, like and subscribe, and come see us. And don't forget, the next few videos are going to be awesome. You know, Bertha and I and Uber and David, man, we kicked some butt over there, y'all. So anyway, I love y'all. Thank you for watching every single day, and thank you for having my back every single day and staying with me and staying dedicated. That just means a lot to me. And oh, one more thing. That veteran, the lady that got a hold, sent me an email. She was in the live, asked me about Reginald's number. Reginald told me that he resolved your issue, and it looks like everything's good to go, and I hope you've already gotten that news. If not, then I'm spoiling it for you now. So I'm glad he could help. That was awesome, Reginald. Again, thank you, brother. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Okay? Bye, guys.